Subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, to never miss a video from us. Hi everyone, welcome to Test Prep Training. In this video you will learn about the top interview questions for Network Security Essentials. So let's get started. Question number 1, what is the need to use 31-bit subnet mask? Your answer is 1. In mixed routing mode, you can configure any external interface to use an IP4 address with a 31-bit subnet mask. 2. Lastly, a 31-bit subnet mask is often used for an interface that is the endpoint of a point-to-point network. Question number 2, what is the use of 32-bit subnet mask? Your answer is 1. A 32-bit subnet mask defines a network with only one IP address. 2. Lastly, in mixed routing mode, you can only configure a 32-bit subnet mask for a physical external interface. Question number 4, what is the primary purpose of using NAT? Your answer is: the primary purposes of using NAT are to increase the number of computers that can operate off a single publicly routable IP address, and to hide the private IP addresses of hosts on your LAN. Question number 4, what is the primary purpose of using NAT? Your answer is: the primary purposes of using NAT are to increase the number of computers that can operate off a single publicly routable IP address, and to hide the private IP addresses of hosts on your LAN. Question number 5, explain dynamic NAT. Your answer is: the dynamic NAT is also known as IP masquerading. The firebox can implement its public IP address to the outgoing packets for all connections, or for specified services. This hides the real IP address of the computer that is the origin of the packet from the external network. Therefore, dynamic NAT is generally used to hide the IP addresses of internal hosts when they get access to public services. Question number 6, what is the use of static NAT? Your answer is: static NAT is usually used to give service computers access to your public, internal servers. One can configure static NAT in a SNAT action, and then use that action when you configure policies. Question number 7, why is static NAT known as port forwarding? Your answer is: static NAT is also known as port forwarding because it is a port-to-host NAT. A host sends a packet from the surface network to a port on an external interface. Moreover, static NAT changes this IP address to an IP address and port behind the firewall. Question number 8, explain one-to-one NAT. Your answer is: one-to-one NAT forms a mapping between IP addresses on one network and IP addresses on a different network. One-to-one NAT is supported only when you have multiple public IP addresses available, or your servers need to initialize connections with the same IP address on which they suffered traffic. Question number 9, explain the proxy policy or application layer gateways. Your answer is: a proxy policy or ALG opens each packet in a sequence, separates the network layer header, and inspects the packet's payload. Whenever you configure a proxy policy or ALG, you select a proxy action and configure rules and actions to take based on characteristics of the content. Question number 10, what is a feature key? Your answer is: a feature key allows a set of licensed features on your firebox. When you get a new device, you must initiate the device on the WatchGuard website to create a feature key. Then you must install the feature key on your device to enable all the device functions. Question number 11, what does features section of feature keys include? Your answer is: the features section includes 1. A list of available features. 2. Whether the feature is enabled. 3. The value assigned to the feature, such as the maximum number of mobile VPN users. 4. Lastly, for services, the expiration date, and time left until the service expires. Question number 12, what is a backup image? Your answer is: a backup image is a file that you can use to restore your firebox back to a previous state. Moreover, backup images include the configuration file, certificates, passphrases, feature key, and other information unique to your firebox. Question number 13, how will you keep the attackers out of your network? Your answer is: with default threat protection, the firewall examines the source and destination of each packet it gets. It looks at the IP address and port number and observes the packets to look for patterns that show your network is in danger. If a risk exists, You can configure the firebox to automatically block a possible attack. This proactive method of invasion detection and prevention keeps attackers out of your network. Question number 14. What does interface page shows? Your answer is: on the interfaces page, you can see current bandwidth and detail information for the active interfaces on your device. This includes wireless interfaces configured for your AP devices. Moreover, one can also release or renew the DHCP lease on an IP address for any external interface with DHCP enabled. Question number 15. What does Network Discovery page shows? Your answer is: on the Network Discovery page, users can see a tree map view of all the devices on your network that are connected to the interfaces on their firebox, and see detailed information for each connected device. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.